Before I address y'all, I want to first address my wife. There was a lot of things that I didn't get the opportunity to say to you. So I figure I'll say it here. You cold. You a cold piece. And, you know, it took me some time to accept the things that you've shown me, the person that you have shown me that you are. I didn't want to accept it. But I want you to know, that I'll never forget you. I'll never forget you. You ain't have to do me like that. You ain't have to do me like that, girl. I gave you the opportunity before we even left to the UK. I said to you, you go. I'll meet you. You said no. Because you were afraid that I wouldn't go. Knowing you had every intention of you just didn't have to do that. I can't believe you had the audacity to do what you did. I think that's what hurts the most. That's what hurt me the most, is the audacity. It's the fucking audacity that hurts the most. It's how you insulted my intelligence that hurts the most. It's how you fucked around and played with my life that hurts the most. All you had to do was be real, but you don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do that. Fake it till you make it, right? Your words? You got me fucked up. Not gonna hold you. It hurt. I ain't gonna lie. But you know that. You know that. You know that. You know that. You watched me drown in the UK. You watched me cry in a fucking tub. You know that. Your mama know that. For it was her shoulders that I cried on. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. And although I fucking came back to Miami, and still didn't give up on you. You ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do me like that. After everything that I've done for you, after all of the love that I've poured into you. You didn't have to stab me in my back. You just simply didn't have to do that. There's so much that I wanted to say to you before deciding to end our marriage. There's so much that I've been wanting to say to you. But I never got the opportunity to say it. because you stopped showing up as yourself, or at least the person you have shown me that you were for 5 years. You didn't have to do that. However, I wish you well. I wish you well along your journey. Because we still had a beautiful thing. We still had a beautiful thing. And I understand that. I understand why I couldn't get it back on track. I get it. I get why I couldn't get us back on track, because it was never supposed to be you. You was never supposed to get that ring. You didn't earn that ring. You ain't put no time in for that ring. I just handed it to you to save you. So that's why I couldn't put us back together, because it was never supposed to be you. The realest thing I heard you say this year was in your post, that you were lucky to have experienced a love like mine. Because that's true. That's true. I wish you the best. I do. Even with how my heart was shattered, I wish you the best still, because we had a beautiful thing. I'm not going to take that away from us, take that away from you. We had a beautiful thing. So take care in all of your endeavors. And I hope you soar. I hope you soar, because I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I got me back, and I'm thankful for that. Because I didn't have me. I didn't have me in our marriage, because all I gave a fuck about was you. So I'm grateful for that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Big P here. And we got some shit to talk about. Because, you know, the last video that I posted backfired on me big time. Understandably so, though. You know, I guess. But I know that common sense not so common. You know, the comment section of that video has taught me so much. And I probably read 50% of the comments. I had to control it. I didn't want to spiral back into a dark place because of y'all. You know what I mean? Dealing with her, dealing with y'all. And then trying to put my life back together. So first, let's start by taking a little trip down memory lane, huh? A little trip down memory lane. back to 2019, where it all began. Where the fucking fairy tale begins. Let's take it back. I'm only gonna go through the facts. Let's talk about the facts real quick. Just facts. Since you guys are so invested, let's break it down. Let's go ahead and break it down. Tiana found me on Instagram from another country. That's a fact. Tiana reached out to me first. That's a fact. Tiana bought her own surprise ticket to come and see me. That's a fact. Tiana's trip was supposed to be for 2 weeks. That's a fact. We was high on life after the first 2 weeks. That's a fact. We extended the trip. I extended her ticket. A week or 2 weeks, not sure, but I extended it. Let's say 2 weeks. That's not a fact because I'm not 100% sure. But I extended her ticket. Now, throughout the time that Tiana was here with me, my suggestion was go home, clear your apartment, handle all your responsibilities. Maybe I'll come see you, you come here, you come back. That's a fact. Those were the conversations. So now it's time for Tiana to leave. And I'm taking her to the airport. From San Diego to LA, that's a 2-hour drive. From San Diego to LA. I stop at Marshall's. I'm trying to get Shorty a pillow for her neck for the long flight, 12 hours. That's a fact. We in the store, she don't want no pillow. I'm like, why you want no pillow? She don't want no pillow. I'm like, why you want no pillow? She don't want it. Get in the whip, bop, we driving. I get 8 minutes from the airport. Tiana said she gotta use the bathroom, pull over so she can pee. Pull over at McDonald's. Tiana's in there for 15 minutes. Comes out the bathroom. Speech of a lifetime. I was like, fuck it. Like the speech was chef's kiss. I was like, fuck it. And how she, like, it was poetic even. You know what I mean? It was poetic. She gave me this speech, and at the end of the speech she said, if you agree, or if you're ready to start life with me, one of those things, well, I don't know what the terms was that she used, take me to the beach. If not, take me to the airport. I said, man, fuck it. YOLO, let's do it. And I still think that's beautiful. But I just say that to lay out the facts. Because even with the limited information that I gave y'all in the last video, because I was still in it. And I still wasn't at a place where I have fully accepted what had really just transpired in my life. I wasn't fully in a place where I have really accepted what the hell I experienced, what I went through. So I was still in it. And I wanted to get on here and make a vid so I can address the audience. We had contracts to get on here and make videos. Let's be real. I had to get the ball back on the road. I had to come on here. So I just came on here. I was, of course I was gonna protect my wife's image. I don't regret that. Even now, it's been over a week since that video dropped. And y'all been digging my grave. Literally. You motherfuckers. But even with limited information, I told y'all I was drowning. I told y'all I was drowning in the UK. What happens when you drown? You die. Right? So even with limited information, you know one thing, I was going through it. Then you go back to the all of the UK videos. I think there's only 3. Go back to all of them. And go in the comment section. And y'all all talking about how bad I look. How I'm not doing good. So y'all wishy-washy, period. Y'all start taking attacks on my character. Personal attacks at my character. But look around. Have you seen a video of Tiana coming here to speak to you? The reason why I left the UK is because Tiana asked me to leave the UK. 2 weeks into the UK, when Tiana realized she can't run game on me, she asked me to leave. She asked me to come back to Miami for a couple weeks. 2 weeks after I packed up my whole situation, gave away, my whip is gone, my crib is gone, all the furniture, everything is gone. Wrapped up my whole life and moved to the UK. Within 2 weeks, you looked me in the face and you asked me to come back to Miami for a couple weeks. Because you can't pull no fuck shit on me? Y'all saying, oh, P only lasted 30 days? I was supposed to only last 2 weeks because Tiana deported me about the motherfucking country. So I spent the 2 weeks after I was asked to leave trying to reason with her. Trying to understand what. I saw no signs of it. I seen no signs of it. But when Shorty hit her hometown, it was on and cracking. It was on and cracking. When Shorty hit the hometown. What are you talking about? She turns a whole different person. From my experience, 5.5 years locked in with you like this, day to day. We didn't even have fights and arguments and none of that. Like, we had complete trust. Like, there was no trust issues. There was no, you feel me? So that's why I left the UK. Because once we got to the UK, Tiana decided that she wanted to go live her old lifestyle. She wanted to go do the things that she was doing before she got married. That's why I left the UK. I ain't leave it because I couldn't handle it. I knew the UK was cold. I knew it was cold out there. I chose to go. Y'all calling me selfish? I'm everything but selfish. That's you know what I mean? Selfish. Where? Where am I selfish at? Huh? Y'all talking about P, you want to come live a single life. I've been here for months. I ain't touched nothing, crushed nothing. I'm focused on me. But y'all convinced that choosing yourself over someone else is selfish? That showed me where we at. Which I understand, because up until literally now, I've been choosing my wife over me. I didn't want to move to the UK, but I wanted my wife to reconvene with her family. It's been 5 years. I carried that same notion that you guys are saying in the comments. Oh, she moved it for you, and she didn't give up her whole life and left everything, but all the glory behind her to come to move to sunny California with you. California is arguably one of the most beautiful states in the United States. Stop. Come on. Paradise is what Tiana came into. Tiana came into paradise. Like, stop. To the UK? And I don't have a fair assessment of the UK. I don't want to offend the UK, honestly, because my time there was filled with breaking down, crying, the gym, anxiety, panic attacks, lack of sleep, level 10 stress, and dropping pounds quick. That's my UK experience. So it's not a fair assessment of the country, but that's my experience. As soon as we got there, she changed on me. She flipped the whole script. We had a plan. We had a plan. Y'all, we go back to the videos, we talk about it. We're going to the UK. So Tika tap in with her family. We're supposed to travel. Amsterdam was supposed to be the first spot. Go to Amsterdam, travel, go see Italy, go see and then come back, get a crib. We had a plan. I gave Tiana the ball, put her in the driver's seat. Tiana ran the fuck out the stadium. Took the ball and dipped. And I'm when I say y'all taking all of these digs at my character, and you're so wrong. You're so wrong. And that's why I'm so like I thought long and hard about even speaking this truth. Because I still was just holding on to the image of what we were. I just didn't see this coming. I didn't see it coming. Like, the way you guys respond to our divorce, y'all feeling what I felt. You get what I'm saying? Because y'all really feeling it. Because it was picture perfect. I'm not here to to go through the details. I'll spare you guys the details of the lies, of the mess. I'll spare you the specifics. We'll leave some room for Tati to take accountability. We'll leave that for her to come and speak on. But like, we got there, I'm like coming to your country. There was nothing intentional. And yeah, like obviously, like she's getting back to her family. So I, like, you know what I mean? I stepped back. stepped back. She was dipping, going off, coming home 3, 4 in the morning while I started having anxiety on the plane right there. So I had an anxiety, like I had an end seat, and this has never happened to me on a plane before. And I've traveled plenty of times. I've been riding planes since I was 3 years old. I get in my seat. I'm in the corner seat by the window. As soon as I sit down, my whole body just my heart start pounding. My heart rate start going up. Anxiety. As soon as I sit on the plane. And that's how it was the whole time. Mad anxiety attacks, mad panic attacks. Because I wasn't supposed to be there. I wasn't supposed to be in the UK. But God sees all and God knows all. So if you know what I mean, if it always was gonna end up like that because it was never supposed to be you, then it was gonna be pain. It's gonna be painful regardless. No matter how there's no nice way to get your heart broken. But I am grateful that I returned you back to your country. I am grateful that I returned you back to your country. I walked out of the marriage just how you walked in. You walked in with like 2, 3 luggages. I walked out 2, 3 luggages. So, y'all want to know what happened? My wife changed into a whole nother person. My wife was able to look me dead in my eyes and lie to me. My wife was able to have a friend plant text messages to pretend she was doing this when she was really doing that. And as intuitive as I am, and she knows how intuitive I am, you think I've been doing all this work on myself to not feel things? You know I feel things. My body, my spirit reacted way before I could see physically and get physical, tangible proof. So that's why I say it's the audacity. And then even when she asked me to leave, she ain't asked me to leave on some, like, you just couldn't be real. You really thought you was gonna run a whole muck on me, and I don't see it. You thought you was gonna run a whole muck on me? That was your plan? You could have just left me in Miami. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to take me to the UK to do that. That's why I lose the respect for you. Because you didn't have to do that at all. And then you doubled down on it when I came back to Miami. January, you go to the hotel. You say that you about to start your channel. You filming for your channel. You go to the Noble Hotel. I'm on edge. You done lost my trust. Ironically, I had to go to our old apartment and get the cable box to give it back to the people because we had left it. And when I get in there, I take a picture to send to her. As soon as I do that, my whole body just start getting that anxious feeling. So I call her. She don't answer. I'm blowing up because I know she up to no good. Because I could feel it. And you play me like a fool and you know I'm no fool. Camera shut off. I don't even know where I was. So, damn, I have no idea where I was, man. You know what I mean? But I'm not perfect, but I'm pure. I never ever did anything. I never ever did anything to jeopardize my marriage. You know, and I fought. I did fight. I did fight. But from a distance, I was able to truly analyze who my wife is. And ultimately, I take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't putting no blame on her. I'm just telling what happened. I don't blame her at the end of it, because I gave her the bullets. I created this. We create our reality. I created mine. It was just time for me to accept it and no longer live with rose-colored glasses on. And that's what this divorce is about. I don't take lightly to being betrayed. I don't take lightly to that. I don't. I don't like that. I don't like how you played me. I don't like that. I don't like that. Me and you been good for 5 years. And then you let your whole ass friend come in my crib and plot and scheme to get you back to Europe. For you to even have that friend talking about some, oh, Prince gonna love the UK. She gonna love London. Mate. For that same friend to be the one to all bets are off. I told you that day when you went to Noble, don't fuck with me. Don't. I begged you. I said, please don't fuck with me. But you fucked with me. But anyhow, that's how the story ends. Baynard Mafia,